Yo, what's up, guys? Lucky here, and as you guys know, a lot has happened this week. I just want to talk a lot about Nepal because I saw a bunch of clips last night, and honestly, it went pretty crazy. So let's just get back to the beginning and what happened. So basically, Nepal was fighting against corruption, and they were seeing that there's a lot of politics, and their kids were. They had a lot of luxury, a lot of rich shit, a lot of trips, and then there was a lot of poor people in the country. So they did a protest. I believe it was made by the teacher or something like that. And basically, that protest was them protesting against corruption and how the politics were taking all the riches for themselves. And what Nepal did was they started attacking the peaceful protest. I believe there was 12 or 20 people that died, and most of them were students. And there was also over 100 people that were injured. So then 2 days later, or I believe a day later, on September 8th, they started fighting back. So what became peaceful protest turned into a riot, basically. I did forget to mention, I believe it was longer than 2 months because I saw some stuff where Nepal was trying to ban internet and social media from their internet access. So and that also had been the same day that I believe one of the senators or an important political person ran over a little girl, and they were trying to cover that up as well. So that's when they tried to ban altogether the internet and social media for Nepal people. So then they started rioting, and then it became a Gen Z riot. So Gen Z started to take over the parliament in Nepal, and I saw a bunch of clips, but let's just get into this reading a little bit. So something that happened that was very successful is that they started to kind of record everything, and they made a bunch of clips and memes of it. So I think that was very good for them. But let's see. What began as Gen Z-led social media movement against the lavish lifestyle of Nepo kids led to the ousting of a prime minister and the deadliest social unrest Nepal has seen in years. Now comes a complicated question of what happens next. I believe that they're, cleaning up the streets and everything. The unemployment rate for youth aged 15 to 24 in Nepal was 20% in 2024, according to the World Bank, forcing many young people to move abroad to find work. More than a third of Nepal's GDP came from personal remittances, according to the World Bank, a number that has steadily risen. So, I kind of talked about all this. Protesters smashed windows and located local businesses, set government buildings on fire. Yeah, they completely lit up the whole parliament, as you can see here. They were also the finance. I think the head of finance was also followed and beaten. You can see him in a video, like where he's in the river, and he's just getting chased, and in his underwear and being smacked, which is insane, dude. So yeah, a lot of people are giving praise to Gen Z, and also they raised flags like in Indonesia of the One Piece flag, the straw jolly. So I just wanted to show you guys a couple clips that I saw on Instagram that caught my attention. Let me just screen share real quick. Okay, and
Cause I'm on top of the
yeah, you know how many matches? This is Charlie Kirk.
उठाउने छौँ हामी यो भाग्यको घरलाई उठाउनु
See, a lot of people are giving praise to the Nepal people that are pushing all this. Let's see more.
Wait a minute, get it how you live it. 10 toes in when we standing on business. I'm a big stepper, underground methods. Top notch hoes, get the most, not the lesser. Straight terror.
Bro, literally, they're fucking aura farming, bro. This shit's so badass. But basically, tear gas, if you don't know, it's poisonous and it's very fucking hot. So if you touch it, second degree guaranteed. Okay, let's see if I can find any more Gen Z. So this is the finance minister, and he's getting beat in the
But yeah, I mean, this would make a lot of sense though.
This guy became famous and viral.
That's another gunshot.
For he was basically he was vlogging in Nepal during this whole revolution.
Look at them pushing that over there. More gunshots in the air. Oh shit, he's just put off some tear gas over this way. Bollocks. Oh fuck, sorry dude. There's some more cans being thrown this way. Fucking hell. Wow, that fucking really gets in your eyes. Woo. Oh shit, man. Fucking hell. Yeah. Fuck me, dude. I've never witnessed anything like it there. Chucking the tear gas on the side. My eyes are watering. You can feel it going up your nose. Jesus. It's over there. The smoke's going off. They're throwing it back here. This way, let's go.
No comments, but I got some more.
That's another gunshot.
Tourist to journalist. The best tour of his life, which he will never forget. Bro visited in the wrong time, still enjoyed it.
Thank you so much. And this is what I mean about the humanity. The humanity still remains even though there's chaos. That way. There's blown up stuff. They're ripping off the railings. But still, you have people sharing water, laughing.
Mean.
You can be the greatest, you can be the best, you can be the king.
Years, more than years. 5 years through. Yeah, that's all the clips I have for now. We could also watch the kid who sounds pretty concerned about his country. Nepal kid speech. This one goes hard, bro. This one goes fucking hard. I think this is the one that gave the youth a little bit of like a rush, you know?
Stand here with the dream of building a new Nepal, with a fire of hope and passion burning within me. But my heart is heavy because this dream seems to be slipping away. Rise and shines, futures of this upcoming imperial empire. I, Avishkar Raut, the head boy of this everlasting imperial institute, Holy Bell English Secondary School, welcomes you with open arms to our 24th annual program. I put myself before you this moment to shed light within your consciousness by piercing the dark nimbus that circles above you. I am present here today to immortalize a monumental change in the course of history. Nepal, our mother, this country gave us birth, nurtured us. But what did it ask in return? Just our honesty, our hard work, our contribution. But what are we doing? We are bounded by the chains of unemployment, fleeing abroad in search of opportunities. We are trapped by the selfish games of political parties. Corruption has woven a web that is extinguishing the light of our futures. Youth, rise! We are the torch bearers of change. If you do not raise our voices, who will? If you do not raise our voices, who will? If you do not build this nation, who will? We are the fire that will burn away the darkness. We are the storm that will sweep away injustice and bring prosperity. Our ancestors shed their blood to give us this nation. We cannot sell it. We cannot lose it. We are the fire. We will burn every despair away. Now we must decide. Will we drown in the darkness of despair or rise as the sun of hope? Today,
You know, guys, this is all just the whole world is going against corruption, and they're using One Piece as a major influence and reference. I mean, I just wonder what Oda thinks, you know? I'm on episode 800 of One Piece, and, you know, there's a great parallel. Famous words of great artists say, fiction usually mirrors real life. And that's what's going on here, guys. Maybe the One Piece is just a full reflection of our world. And once we end corruption, you know, and there's protests in France, there's protests in Indonesia, there's protests in Nepal, you know, there's a bunch of protests in America. Gen Z, if we don't protest now, then I don't know where we're gonna be headed in the future, you know? It's like you know, the revolution in the Great Empire, the revolution in Star Wars, Matrix, all this kind of stuff. I believe Gen Z is not for corruption and against nepotism and all that kind of stuff. I believe in some countries it's more desperate than others. I know in America, Gen Z is trying to change it within the structure itself. We're not trying to get violence by any means. But just GG Nepal, and hopefully this world just, you know, is less prone to corruption. That's all I have to say. I'll talk to you guys all later. Peace out.